What if I told you that this humble crop maize could be a game changer for India's agriculture and energy future? From feeding millions to fueling vehicles, maize is much more than just another crop. It's a powerhouse of possibilities. So hi, hello and welcome people. I'm your host Rohit Sharma and you're watching Freedom Farming English channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about this amazing crop called maize or corn, which is rapidly emerging as a versatile crop with multiple uses in India. Traditionally known for its role in food and feed, maize is now gaining popularity for its potential in ethanol production, making it a critical component in India's quest for sustainable energy solutions. As the world shifts towards the greener energy, maize is playing a pivotal role in India's National Biofuel Policy of 2018, which aims to achieve a 20% ethanol blending target by 2025. This has opened up a new market for maize farmers, providing an alternative revenue stream beyond food and feed. With this policy push, India's demand for maize for ethanol production is projected to rise significantly in the coming years. The current ethanol production capacity from maize stands at 3 billion liters annually, and its figure is expected to grow with the establishment of more maize-based ethanol plants across the country. Maize is also crucial for the animal feed industry, contributing to around 60% of the feed requirements for poultry, fish, and livestock. It's clear that maize is no more just a cereal crop. It's a vital resource driving India's food security, energy independence, and rural economy. With such multi-benefits, maize farming is becoming an attractive option for Indian farmers. But what does it take to cultivate this golden crop successfully? Let's dive deep into the step-by-step process of maize farming in India, understanding the challenges, best practices, and future prospects. So, the challenges in corn farming and the current scenario, let's talk about it. Despite the growing opportunities, maize farming in India faces several challenges. Indian maize farmers deal with low productivity levels, averaging 2.5 tons per hectare, which is significantly lower than the global average of 5.5 tons per hectare. Factors like limited access to high-quality seeds, outdated farming techniques, and inadequate irrigation facilities contribute to this productivity gap. Furthermore, the heavy dependency of monsoon rains makes maize farming vulnerable to climate change. Erratic rainfall patterns and prolonged dry spells have become common, affecting maize yields adversely. And the post-harvest losses due to poor storage infrastructure further reduce the income for farmers. Market volatility is another pressing issue. Fluctuating minimum support prices (MSP) and the rising cost of inputs make maize farming a risky venture for many small-scale farmers. But the question remains, how can farmers overcome these challenges and make maize farming a sustainable and profitable endeavor? Let's take a closer look at the comprehensive steps involved in maize cultivation in India. So here comes the step 1, selection of land and soil preparation. The journey to a successful maize harvest begins with selecting the right type of land. Maize thrives best in well-drained, loamy or alluvial soils with a pH range of 5.5 to 7.5, while the crop can adapt to different soil types. It does not fare well in saline or waterlogged conditions. A preliminary soil test is essential to understand the soil's nutrient profile and make necessary amendments. The field should be plowed 2 to 3 times to achieve good tilth, and farmers should incorporate 10 to 12 tons per hectare of organic manure such as compost or farmyard manure to boost soil fertility. Now comes the step 2, seed selection and sowing. Choosing the right variety of seeds is key to maximizing yield and quality. Popular hybrid varieties like HM10, Vivek QPM9 and DHM117 are known for the high productivity and resistance to pests. To ensure better germination, seeds should be treated with fungicides like thiram or carbendazim at 2 kg per kg. Sowing is typically done in rows spaced 60 to 70 centimeters apart with a plant-to-plant spacing of 20 to 25 centimeters. The recommended sowing depth is 4 to 5 centimeters and it is crucial to sow seeds in moist soil. For the Kharif season, sowing is best done between June to July, for Rabi between October to November, and Zaid between February to March. Now let's come to the step 3, that is irrigation and nutrient management. So maize requires regular irrigation, especially during key growth stages like germination, knee-high, flowering and grain filling stages. Depending on region, drip and sprinkler systems can help conserve water and ensure efficient irrigation. On average, the crop requires around 500 to 600 millimeters of water throughout its growing season. And for nutrient management, the general recommendation is to apply 120 kg nitrogen, 60 kg phosphorus and 40 kg potash per hectare. Nitrogen should be applied in 3 times split doses of optimal growth, 25% at the time of sowing, 50% at the knee-high stage and 25% at the tasseling stage. Weeds can significantly reduce maize yields, especially in the first 45 days. Regular weeding 2 to 3 times or the use of herbicides like atrazine can help in effective weed management. Pests like the fall armyworm and stem borer pose major threats to maize crops. Integrated pest management (IPM) practices, including biological control agents like triogama and judicious insecticide use, are essential for controlling these pests. Harvesting and post-harvest management. Maize is ready to harvest when the grain moisture content drops 20 to 25% and the cobs are fully dried. The crop can be harvested manually by using mechanical tools depending on the scale of farming. Hybrid maize varieties yield 6 to 9 tons per hectare, while open pollinated varieties yield between 3 to 5 tons per hectare. Post-harvest, it's vital to dry the maize grains to a moisture level of 12 to 14% to prevent spoilage during storage. Modern storage solutions like silos or hermetic bags can help minimize post-harvest losses. Now, what about the economic analysis and market dynamics? With increasing demand of maize in ethanol production, feed and food, maize farming is becoming more economically viable. However, profitability depends heavily on input costs, market conditions and government policies. The cost of cultivating maize per hectare ranges from 20,000 rupees to 25,000 rupees. And with optimal practices, a net profit of rupees 30,000 to rupees 50,000 per hectare is achievable. The minimum support price (MSP) for maize set by the government was 1,962 per quintal for the 2023-24 marketing season. However, farmers often face difficulties in getting MSP due to local market dynamics and lack of efficient procurement systems. What about the future prospects and conclusion? Despite challenges, the future of maize farming in India looks promising. Especially with the government's push towards ethanol blending and biofuel production, maize has potential to not enhance farmer incomes but also contribute significantly to India's energy independence. Research organizations like the Indian Council of Agricultural Research (ICAR) and various agricultural universities are actively developing new maize hybrids and training farmers to adopt best practices. Maize farming in India is more than just agriculture. It's a story of resilience, innovation and sustainability. With the right strategies, the golden crop can indeed pave the way for a brighter, more prosperous future. If you found this video insightful, please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you receive our videos first. Happy farming!